Okay, y'all, so I need to show you how to calculate density because I'm looking through your work and I'm seeing a lot of you that don't know how to do it. So we're gonna calculate density. The first thing you need to do is make sure you have your magic triangle. Okay, D is equal to M over V. And you can't see that, there it is. Okay, so that's density is equal to mass divided by volume. Okay, now let's have a problem. So let's say I have a rock where my mass is 10 grams and my volume is 2 milliliters. Let's see, can you see that? All right. Okay, so it wants me to find the density. Okay, so then if you're finding density, they're going to use this formula. You cover up this D, what do you have left? The M over V, which means you're dividing, so mass over volume. Okay, so D is equal to M over V. Your mass is always going to have that grams. Okay, so this is my mass, so 10 goes on the top, and volume is always going to have that milliliters. So that's how you know it's volume. My volume is 2. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. And my units is grams per milliliters cubed. Okay, now what if I want to find mass? So let's find the mass of a rock whose density is equal to 15 and its volume is equal to 20. Okay? Can you see that? There we go. There. Okay, so now it's asking for the mass. So I go to my magic triangle, I cover up the M, what I'm looking for is mass. So my formula that I need to use is mass equals, cover up my M, what am I left with? D and V. Okay, so and they're right next to each other, so I'm going to multiply. So that's D times V. Okay, in this problem, my density, which is going to be grams per milliliters cubed, is 15. And my volume is 20 milliliters. Okay? Grams per milliliters cubed. Okay, so when I multiply, these two canceled out, the milliliters, because I got those two on both sides. So now what I'm left with is 15 grams times 20. And my mass is equal to 300 grams. Okay, now let's do one where I'm looking for volume. So my volume of a rock, when my density is equal to 15 grams per milliliters cubed, and my mass is equal to, let's just say, 45 grams. Okay, so I need to go back to my magic triangle. I'm looking for volume. So I cover up the volume, and what am I left with? I'm left with M over D. That means I'm dividing. So my formula is volume is equal to mass divided by density. Okay. Now again, my mass is always going to have that grams. So it's going to be 45 grams. And my density is always going to have that grams per milliliters cubed. So my density is 15 grams per milliliters cubed. Now I got G on both sides, so I can cancel out those grams, and then I can divide. So that's 15 into 45 is 3, and I'm left with milliliters cubed, which is my unit. Okay. All right, so you got 3 different formulas, but the one you're going to use most is this density. Just make sure you are looking for density when you use it. When you're looking for mass, you're going to be using density times volume. And when you're looking for volume, you're going to look at volume is equal to mass divided by density. Okay, so then you can tell what you have in the problem by looking at your units. Mass is always going to be grams, density is always going to be grams per milliliters cubed, and volume is always going to be milliliters cubed. I really hope this helps, guys. Go ahead and do the practice problems. In that worksheet, all you're focusing on is finding density, so you'll use this formula. Okay, so hopefully this helped. Please let me know if you're having trouble on finding these, and we can find a time for you to meet with me so I can help you. Let me know, please.